I'll bring you up in a minute, Broder. All right, we're live on Facebook and YouTube. I'm going to put on our little intro and allow people time to come in. It's good to be back. Arkansas's in the house on YouTube. Little Too Spicy is the name. I'm going to have the comments from the YouTube live and the comments from Facebook on my page live. Get my phone working. We got Broder Bilal in the house. He's been doing the work for a long time. Let's get Broder up here. Let me just find him. Milana, I don't know how you got on here. I'm going to remove you. All right. Hang on. Hang on, Broder. All right, here we go. Can you hear me? Broder, go out and come back in. Okay, hang on a second. Let me wait for him to come back. What's going on, everybody? Hello, Michael Abramson. It's good to see you. Sue Baxter Fitz, Zana Kozar. What's happening? Judy Dyer. We got on YouTube. We got both of the comments coming up. Wait for Broder to get back. All is well healing. Welcome. And Helga Bijhout. It's good to see everybody. We got 64 people on my Facebook page, 13 in Soldier One Studios, 2 in Soldier Group, and 18 on YouTube. Should be a good show. Anytime we have technical difficulties, we always have a good show. Let me send him a note. Hang on one second. We also have 16 people in the Zoom room. Welcome, everybody. A little too spicy in the YouTube chat says a big energetic time this weekend. Stay and enjoy. Yeah, that's good advice for everybody. I'm talking to him now. Hang on. He's having a little trouble. All is well. Healing says, I already feel the energy for this chat. Yeah, I do too, man. It's a big, big, big weekend. It really is. It's about 111 people in the house, all platforms. Little Too Spicy says, Magenta Pixie had a great YouTube video today. I'll have to check that out. Broder. He says, does the kink work? But I think he meant the link. I told him yes. Let me see. He's still not in here. There he is. Here he comes. Start video. Broder. There should be a box popping up that says start. There you go. Unmute. Broder. Can you hear me? Broder. Lisa Divine Spark, you're in Houston. That's my hometown, more or less.
Yes.
Broder, can you hear me? Broder. I don't think he's got good enough signal.
Hang on. I have music here in the background. I have just.
Yeah, I think I don't think your signal is going to be strong enough.
Oh, yes.
It looked like it. I don't think it's going to be strong enough.
Yes, I can.
Can you get closer to the modem? Try to get closer to the modem.
That's just let me check my firewall and no. Can you? I could not.
No, man. No, it's the signal's too weak, man. No, it's not going to work. Try to get closer to the modem. See if you can get closer to the modem in the house. All right. So we're going to do something this afternoon. Let me see what we got coming up. I've got nothing scheduled for today because I didn't think I'd be broadcasting today. Tomorrow we got Dr. Joe Martin McNichol and Vivian Moon. Saturday, Marianne Savino, and Sunday we got an open mic, spoken word, light language kind of deal going. Let's try them again. Let's see if this is going to work. But I'll tell you what, I'll take a quick break. Broder, you're going to have to get a better signal. Oh, Janine says a pure internet signal's coming, so we're going to give the divine feminine the respect and see if it works. vortex time. Well, let's see. Start video. Let's try it again.
Oh,
How's that?
I'm back here.
No,
Mhm.
no.
It's working.
Can't hear you, bro.
Now I can hear you
I can see you. You look like Jesus.
with less distortion.
All right, man. We're all moving into a more telepathic experience. So let's just use a little bit of that telepathy now. Now, brother, the signal, it's not coming through. Talk again.
You look great, brother.
Now you're coming through. Janine was right. Let's see if it'll work. Now you're coming through. Theo Sentius Papa Georgia. He says, my fellow star seeds, the eclipses are on upon us. What's that?
It's I can hear you without any.
We can't hear you. Can't hear you, man.
Yes. Let me just ask for some assistance. Let me ask for assistance by your team and my team.
Yes, I'm with you on that, brother.
And perhaps still.
Yes. So let's expand that a little bit. Let's ask for assistance from Broder's team, my team, everybody's team. Let's see if we can work with this non-physical part of us, this third energy, the Trinity energy. Let's see if we can get this signal coming in a little bit stronger so we can sit down with our brother.
I just called on some technological assistance by our Sky Forces there.
Right on.
Just no, check. Let's see and how much help they are giving us now, because they know we have a lot of important stuff to share with humanity.
I'm with you, man. Mercury, evidently, Morgan told me Mercury went into retrograde yesterday. But we all know there's a lot of energies happening. A lot of stuff going down. Keep it going, brother. We can do this.
Yes.
Better.
I was contacted a few years ago telepathically. That was the first time it telepathic communication. It was she.
So you were contacted telepathically a few years ago.
I was telling about
All right.
Can I just go into my room and get a piece of paper? I have
Okay. Okay, let's do it. Whatever it
I
takes, let's do it.
want to organize
Yeah.
our and then I would like to do 15 minutes deep healing session
Yeah.
for our all soulology
Yeah.
listeners.
Yeah. Yeah.
They will
Like we
get
did that one
deep
time. Like we did that one
free
time.
healing
Yeah.
in our live talk.
Yeah. You don't
And
need any words for that.
it will be provided by Altea and also some other groups. Yes, I was contacted by, she presented herself as Laura. I think she chose that name because it was the most name I could recognize, but I I recognized her energy, and it was a formal presentation.
Yeah.
What her name was, where she came from, and she and let's do what healing or what.
Yeah. Let's do the healing.
I
You don't need any words for that.
understand that. Sorry, brother.
No, you're
Do
great.
you mean let's start with the healing?
Yeah, yeah. Let's
Okay,
do
we
that.
can begin with the healing. Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
So
Let's do that.
The easiest.
Can you hear me? If you can hear,
I will talk about those hotspot, magnetic hotspot for interdimensional extraterrestrial contact that we are going to create around the whole world. It's the first one of the first foundation for humanity to become a galactic, a part of the galactic community.
Yeah.
And I will tell about that after our healing session now. So it's a gift from Soulology Studio. It's a gift. Yes. I will talk about the magnetic hotspot for attack that we are going to. It's the first foundation for a part of the galactic community. About that after our healing from Soulology Studio, and he will amplify his energy 100-fold, so it will affect hundreds of people.
Broder.
So what we can what we can do is that just tap into just put your put intention on me or Todd. We have same energetic link now, same energetic connection.
Okay.
Yes, I can hear you, brother.
Okay, listen.
I can hear you.
There's a lag. This is very difficult.
We have
There's a lag. There's about a 20-second lag between our comments.
It doesn't matter who you put your intention on, and this first step is to let go. Just let go of all the air you have in the lungs. Yes, I can hear. I have a bridge, so attention on, and just let from surrounding. So when you breathe in air, just to relax, you are actually not relaxing. You are inhaling energies from your surrounding, and it can be all kind of energetic signatures. But release all the air you have in the lungs, and just hold the breath there deep, and you breathe. It's very it's a kind of unique style of breathing, and breathing rhythmically with use of your gum. That ancient technique. Many yogi masters or many who can uh, uh, who can affect their energy flow, and they can also generate electric current from their body.
Okay. I know there's a lag. But listen to me. As soon as you hear my voice, stop talking so you can hear.
Healing, brother.
Well, hang on a second. Okay,
it will just take 10 minutes because it's gonna be really fast and powerful. Just relax. If you have water, put a place, put a jug of water in front of yourself. When you
we can't see you. I think it's
with us.
There's a lag, people. I'm sorry. Listen, when you hear my voice, stop talking. I've got some things I need to tell you.
We can give you 10 seconds so you can get some water. And
okay, listen, we can't see you. I think it's important that we see you. So I don't know what you did to your video or your camera, but your cameras went black. Secondly, we can't really hear everything you're saying, so we can move right into the healing. And I did hear what you said. If people go back and listen to it, you can hear what he's saying. It's just a little bit difficult. You really got to pay attention. So let's go into the healing now. You ready to do that, Bilal?
If I close down my video,
yeah, we need.
Perhaps we can hear me better.
Yeah, we're going to need the video.
Can you hear me better now?
We're going to need the video in order to do the healing. So you want to go out and come back in? Try to go out and come back in one more time. Let's try this. All right. Go back in and hit the link.
Can you better now?
Okay. We're going to give this a shot. This is the 5D where nothing makes sense, you know, and we just got to go with it. So let me wait for him to come back in. He'll be here in a second. It's good to be back. A lot of energy this weekend. A lot of people are writing about it. A lot of people are feeling it. Everybody's feeling it. It's a good time to go easy on yourself and go easy on each other because we're all mirrors of each other. I think part of what he was saying was, you know, through this breathing exercise that he's going to show us, hopefully, is to take in my opinion anyway, all of creation, all aspects of the universe, all what we call dark and light. Take it in through that breath. There's nothing outside of us that is not us, period. If you've got, old bones to grind with people or grudges or, these are our points of integration and opportunity to bring balance and 0 point to the earth. And that's really the most important thing any of us can do. And I believe, if I understood correctly what he was saying, both from my human ears and my third eye ears, he was talking about unity consciousness and taking it to a different level. And I believe this eclipse period that we're having, to include this solstice that's coming up with this powerful weekend, is this opportunity. Morgan's pulled down some intel that says that energetically in more general terms very recently. So, hopefully he'll come back on. His signal was kind of bad. So, yeah, it's good to be back. This is our second Soul Speaks 5D episode in 3 weeks. And the first one was yesterday with Keith Anthony Blanchard from Center of Light. It went very well. It was cool. We got some good shows lined up coming up this week and next week, and then I'll start working on July. But got a lot of people that want to come on. There's a big long list, and I'm looking forward to sitting down and sharing space with brothers and sisters that we haven't met before and some that we have. All right, I'm going to give him about 5 more minutes. And in the meantime, I guess I'm going to have to be like a stand-up comedian and think of things to talk about. Yeah, he'll be back. So we're got a little shift now in this new setup. So when we do the shows, it won't just be the comments on my Facebook page that I can see, but I'll be able to see the YouTube comments. I won't be able to see the ones in the Soulgy group or on the Soulgy One Studios page. I can't see the ones in Zoom. Yeah. Okay. All is well healing on YouTube. Makes a couple of points here. Even though the connection is off, it's working well, and I agree with that. We can put a jug of water next to us, which will be charged, and we put our intention on Bilal to receive. I feel it working. Then she goes on to say, or he goes on to say, it's working without video as the energy is flowing. I've done healings with him all week and have put my intentions on him or Altia to receive, and then it flows. The water next to us also is charged. It may taste oily. Interesting. So, but the bottom line is we're moving in to a time now that we can activate our non-physicality, our 5D-ist part of us, and start to implement it and manifest things with it, and in a way that we never had before, because we're conscious now. And I think things like this that occur, that are not planned, that are spontaneous and intuitive, things happen. This is the universe telling us, figure your way out, create your way out, find a new way. And I think that's what we're doing on the earth today. I'm just trying to keep talking until he comes back. I'm going to give him 3 more minutes. And if he doesn't come back, then we'll regroup and we'll do a show once I know his tech is in place. Maybe get him an Ethernet cord. I got to find out if he has a modem in the house or if he's using a hotspot. Here he comes. All right. Let me get him back up here. This is going to work. Thank you all for your good energy. All right. Turn on your video, Broder. All right, Janine, thank you. Bilal, if you can hear me, turn on your video. There should be a box popping up on your screen. There you go. All right. There you go. All right, let's do the healing. Let's do the healing.
No, it's working. Can you see me?
Yes, I can see you. I can hear you. I can see you. We can't hear you very well at all. But if you want to do the healing like we did last time, you don't need any words.
Okay. Just connect with me or Brother Todd. It's up to you. Just connect with us.
I'm connected with you. I'm connecting with you.
Connected. He's very connected out there also. So you have a jug of water in front of yourself that will be imprinted and high energized. The cake will be holy. almost like oil. Okay, so let's start the healing. It will take 20 minutes maximum, but 15 minutes. It takes so much energy from me. It's not I send you healing. I do.
Bilal,
I
Bilal, brother,
home energy and
brother,
by the
brother, brother,
stop now.
brother. We can't hear you. Your voice is, no one can understand what you're saying. So we're going to have to do this telepathically, intuitively, and through visuals. So can you take us through this healing, this 10-minute healing without words? We can't hear you.
Yeah,
Okay.
start now.
It's okay. We can
I'm
communicate
starting
without
now.
we can communicate without the words. There's a reason we can't hear
3,
you.
2,
Okay.
1.
Okay.
Now just
I feel the energy clearing right when that happened. Right when he went off screen. I could see it clearing like a pure white crystalline light. Trying to get him back. It's still going on. This is where our real power is. We don't need words. You feel that? Yeah. Good deal. I know I'm not the only one that can feel it. And it's not just him, it's everybody. 120, 130 people. It's everybody. Adding frequencies to an ever expanding vibration. That's what we're all doing, individually and together. Yeah. Yeah. Well, 2,000 plus episodes. We never had one like this, not even with him. And to me, this is what that new energy is about. What we're coming back into. The world needs proof, you know. Society needs evidence. Science needs evidence, but we don't need evidence. We're flipping this thing upside down. Our thoughts and words are superseding our actions even. It's come down to that point where it's even the thoughts we carry are impacting our collective experience. Got a lot of people talking about different physical sensations on YouTube and Facebook. Light codes coming in, third eye, direct into the crown. I can see it coming in with my physical eyes. Comments from Lisa Divine Sparks. My friend Ana Maria Garcia, was meant to be this way to display our oneness and strength. Yeah, that's right. And the reason I didn't turn his video off is because, well, it turned off anyway, is because he wasn't talking. Last time we did something like this, he laid on the bed and actually there was some visual to it. It's a powerful weekend. I think we're gonna. Hell, I thought today was Friday, but it's Thursday. So I guess it starts tomorrow, but it's already come early. I'm going to try to take the weekends off, but I think this weekend's an exception since we just started broadcasting again. We've already got 2 programs, one Saturday, one Sunday, 3 tomorrow. I think maybe 3 on Monday. So I think maybe we ought to fill in Saturday and Sunday and do some stuff spontaneously. And try to stay together and connect and create vortexes like this because it's real. People crying, ears ringing. Maybe this is how it works. Maybe you know, when we let go and situations, because everything's the same, right? Every situation, every moment's the same. It's the same energies there. Nothing ever changes in that regard, just how we see it. But when something happens that's not on script, we don't freak out and restart and try to control it and contain it. We just, make something out of nothing. But there wouldn't be 122 people on these platforms right now live if there wasn't the reality of the energy that we've all created together being felt by all of us, sharing our codes, sharing our light. This isn't codependent, let me hold you up, blow smoke up your ass type of energy. This is the new energy. This is the Trinity energy. This is where 2 or more gather and we replicate what we've all done or are doing inside of ourselves with that divine marriage, that sacred union, that Helios Gamos within ourselves. Shit, I don't start crying. This is beautiful, though. It's unexplainable. Doesn't make any sense. It's so real, you can see it. Theo says, not sure if we need the internet anymore. Morgan said a long time ago that the internet was the highest physical manifestation of the ethers, and I think that's absolutely true. Absolutely. And if you think about what we're doing here, the gods and goddesses that we are, bringing into a very physical, dense realm our multidimensionality and our supernaturality, and actually bringing it into a physical matter realm. The sky's the limit. That's why we got to be careful what we're saying and what we're thinking and how we're talking to ourselves. Like, I'm getting older, my hair's getting grayer. Bullshit. I'm getting younger. I'm heading to 33. Whatever age I want to be. There is no illness. There is no sickness. There is no suffering. There is no pain. There's simply creation. And creation doesn't sit still. That's how we all started this thing. We were all one. We all said, let's go do something different. We've never stopped and we never will. It's good to be back. Janine's in the Zoom room. Send in a golden light rays, DNA codes, masculine and feminine energy, love and blessings. Anna Maria says she's 62 and she feels 25. That's right. My hair is turning black. Not that I really care. Morgan put it up in a braid. Looks like a zebra. But I don't think anything's outside the realm of possibilities in this physical matter realm. I think that's what what the experiment or the experience was designed to do in a general sense, was to see what could we do? What could we manifest in a physicality? Those things how far could it go? Those things that we can create and do and be in the other dimensions. $2,000 shows. I think there's probably about 4,000 total Soulology broadcasts. We've never had one like this. I hadn't talked to Broder, Bilal in a while. We messaged a couple of times, but it's probably been about 5 or 6 months since we've done anything. And it just happened. And the energy is the evidence. And no, we can't prove it in the physical sense, but we're going to prove it by what we create and manifest from this point forward, and each moment after that, as we elevate more and more and more. That's the proof. The proof is these fairy tales that people are creating all over the world. And there's many, many, many of them. And I think we've underestimated just how many there are. It's not out of defiance of the matrix. It's out of alignment with our God substance, the God substance that we are, and that everything outside of us is. Well, we usually go an hour. We got 9 minutes. I'm going to stay here. And disconnect. And I don't meditate. I don't do this. But this feels right. Wow. Wow. Amazing. 155 people in here. And we're not even talking. Thank you, Broder, Bilal. Thank you, everybody, for the work you do, even if you don't think you're doing it. Every time you integrate, every time you align and own those things which we saw separate from ourselves, every time we do that, we're bringing us closer and closer to the purest 0 point that's ever been formed by the universes. So don't underestimate the power of one unique and equal soul, and don't judge it by how many people know what you're doing, because there's many, many, particularly women around this world that for 15, 20, 25 years have been doing the work in solitude, anonymity, without notoriety, and they've led us to this point. And now it's all hands on deck, full court press. Now it's time 24/7, 365 to keep integrating at a personal level each and everything that we think is not us. And from an energetic standpoint, this world can change in a flash. And from a physical manifestation standpoint, you'll see the results in your life very quickly, now more than ever, like within days. Now Susan's crying. Sue Baxter's crying. Amazing. What an amazing show. What an amazing group to be a part of. 155, 160 people on the most powerful 3-day period we've had coming up than we've ever had. Because we all know that since 2012, every year, every month has just become like a year in itself, right? I mean, June's only what, 18 days through? It's been a hell of an experience this month. Yeah. My friend Laura Ormsby says, buckle in, new world for all. And that's not a cliche or a new ageism. There's nobody on the face of the earth that knows how good this can and will be. And there's nobody on the face of the earth that knows how quick that will happen. But the reality is there's no linear time, and it's happening in every single moment where we own everything, especially starting with ourselves, what we think we're separate from. And all we got to do is look for the things that make us uncomfortable, the people that piss us off, the situations going on in the world, all those things, to take that in ourselves and say, that's part of me. Beyond, any, cliche, that's part of me. That's me. Where in me am I like that? It may not look exactly the same, but we've all done it. And it's all happening because as within, without, we're still carrying it. We clear these things, and things as they have been getting, especially this year, get more and more and more into alignment. It's an inside job, right? So this was a very unique Soul Speaks 5D. Like I said, 2,000 episodes. I don't know exactly when we cleared that, but I knew it'd be this before the end of this month. So we're either, 1990 or 2010. But anyway, 2,000 episodes. We've never had an episode like this. And may this be an example for all of us. We come together with the proper intentions, with no agenda, without seeking a codependent frequency that we came out of. Seeking alignment where two or more gather, unity, trinity, divinity, balancing masculinity and femininity. And we come together and we schedule a show on short notice, and nothing from a human perspective goes right. But our brother brought his energy, and every one of you brought your energy. And here we are 58 minutes later, and there's more people on now than there were at any other time during this broadcast. This is about you and me. It's about us. And Soulology will continue to add frequencies to an ever-expanding vibration as a direct, albeit smaller, mirror of the universe itself, as we all are. We'll continue to send out that frequency as a free community service from the human perspective. We would not be here broadcasting today. We would not be in this very modest Soulology house with no furniture if it wasn't for you. You're just as much a part of this as I am, and as Broder, and as Morgan. Big download. The biggest downloads, challenge, transmissions come in when we sit down and talk to each other, form a vortex with each other, where two or more gather. I'm a big believer in that. I want to thank you all for coming in, and I want to thank you all for your continued love and support, contributions. Stand tall this 3-day period, and thereafter, keep your own counsel. To thine own self be true. Honor yourself, because when you honor yourself, you honor this universe. But also be straight with yourself. Be willing to look at the brutal honesty of the soul and what it has to teach you, because that is the real you. And maybe I'll come back and we'll do something, some collaboration later on today. And if not, we've got 3 shows tomorrow with Dr. Joe Delaney, Martin McNichol, and Vivian Moon. Marianne Savino on Saturday, and a going to schedule some more stuff on Saturday, and then we've got a open mic, spoken word, light language, dance your ass off, whatever you want to do, improvisational, new kind of thing on Sunday with Candace Coe and Shanine Mulan and Michael Mejia and Garen Zena, and myself. We're going to just try something different. I want to wish you all a great weekend, and hope to see you later on today. And from all of us, Brother Bilal, thank you very much for bringing us together and initiating this. Peace out.